I've just picked up my preloaded trailer and I'm going to show you step by step on how to slide your tandems. And the total weight of this load is 43,474 pounds. So my tandems are already slid to the very end of the trailer. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to slide my tandems before I go and weigh my total truck. So first of all, I have my parking brake and my trailer brake on. And we're going to get out of the truck. So those are my drive tires. That's my drive axle. Steers are up front. And our tandems, every time I come to pick up my preloaded trailer, they're already slid to the very back. So as you can see, the tires are to the end of the trailer, to the rear of the trailer. So you're going to come underneath the trailer, and as you can see, the tandems are locked, and that's the release button. And as you can see, all of the tandem holes, we're going to slide the rear tandem, we're going to slide it all the way up as far as we can go to the front tandem hole. Each tandem hole accounts for 300 pounds. So from previous experience, every time I pick up a load that weighs this much, I already know to slide my tandems all the way up to the front to get the weight off of my drive axle and to put more of the weight on my rear axle off my trailer, or to put more of the weight on the rear axle, the trailer axle. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to unlock the tandem. So this release button, you're going to pull it, and that releases the locks on the tandems. So when you get back in your truck, you're going, in order to slide the tandems forward, you're going to push your parking brake in, and then we're going to go into reverse. This way we can push, we'll be going, taking the truck in reverse. The truck will be going to toward the back, which will slide the tandems toward the front. So as you can see in the mirror, I'm going to back my truck up, which is sliding my trailer back, which is sliding the rear tandems toward the front. So I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way till it stops. So it just stopped. That means it's to the front tandem hole. And next we're going to pull the parking brake out. The trailer brake has been on the whole time. So now the parking brake's on. I put my truck in neutral. We're going to get back out. So now you can see the tires, the rear tires, are no longer at the rear of the trailer. Now they are up. So that means that we slid the tandems up to the very front hole, which is the first hole that we can take it to. So now that I have it up to the front, this is as far as it would go. There's a couple of holes there, but it will not go any further than this right here. So now we're going to lock the tandem. So now you're going to push the tandem lock button in, and the tandem, the lock is supposed to come out into the hole, but right now it's not able to push all the way out. So we're going to get back in the truck, and we'll pull forward or pull back a little bit until we hear it lock. And when it locks, that tandem lock will come back out through the hole. So now we're getting back in the truck. Same thing, we're going to push the parking brake in and leave the trailer brake on so we can lock that tandem. So I push the parking brake in and I'm going to go into reverse until I hear it lock. You can watch in the mirror. So it won't go in reverse any to lock, so we're going to go forward a little bit. So you'll just put it in drive and go forward just a little. And I just heard it lock. So now I'm going to put my truck in neutral, pull my parking brake on, and we'll go back out. Okay, as you see, it's locked. So all you have to do, which we did, was we just put it in drive to go forward a little bit, and once that happened, it made enough space for the lock to come through the hole. So now you see the tandems are moved all the way up to help put more weight on the trailer, the rear axle, and to take weight off of our drive axle. So now when we go to weigh our truck, hopefully we'll be legal. So first of all, we have to check out of the yard before we can go weigh our truck. So I'm at the Craft Distribution Center here in Union City, Georgia. And now we have our preloaded trailer. So now I'm going to go check out, and then we'll go weigh our truck. And that way we'll see if we are legal or not, and if we need to slide the tandems any differently in order to distribute the weight to make us legal. But hopefully we're good and we won't have to move the tandems anymore. So now that I have checked out at Craft, I'm taking my load to a cat scale. I'm going to weigh my truck and see if we are legal. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not, but I always slide my tandems when I pick up my load before I leave the yard, because like I said, the tandems are always set to the rear of the trailer, and it's not legal to drive in the state of Georgia with your tandems set all the way back to the rear because of the bridge law. So I always go ahead and slide my tandems up where I think they need to be set before I go weigh my truck. That way, whenever I weigh my truck, a lot of times the weight will already be distributed, and I won't need to slide my tandems anymore. But also this way, I'm not against the bridge law driving from the distribution center to a cat scale. So we're on our way to a cat scale now. So now we are at the nearest cat scale, and that's another thing, you always want to go to the nearest cat scale from wherever you pick up your load, because you want to make sure that you're not overweight before you get rolling on the highway. So now we are the nearest cat scale, and we'll pull up on the scale, and once we are on the scale, I'm going to use my app. I have a cat scale app on my phone. So when I pull my truck up on the scale, I'll enter all my information for my truck and my trip number. I'll enter all that information on the cat scale, and it'll give me the total weight of my truck and trailer, my gross weight of everything on each axle. And I'll show you that scale ticket once that's processed. So as you see with our scale ticket, we are legal on all of our axles as far as our total weight on the truck. So we are set to go. I hope that this was beneficial for you. If you liked this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.